Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky. And in this episode, I'll be going through Mount Trevail in order to find Drowsy, so that he can help us cure Azurill from his dreams and nightmares. So without further ado, it's time to get into it. And just before I do get into it, I have got to say, this dungeon may be the hardest dungeon in the game. Just because it's been drilled into my memory and I cannot get out. 5 monster houses I got here the first time I ever played through the game. So this is Mount Trevail. I'll explain more about it once I do this. We need Drowsy to help us figure out why Azurill won't wake up. We have to hurry finding Drowsy. We've got to be at our best, Phantom. So yeah, 1 was right at the start, so it would surprise me if it's a monster house. No, it wasn't. But yeah, I got 5 monster houses. I had to come back. I think 5 or 6 reviver seeds on me, right? Oh my god. We just get idiots with bloody geo pebbles. Oh yeah, you stop now, don't you? But yeah, anyway. If I do get crap tons of monster houses, I will be expecting a few level ups. I should probably bring a max elixir with me just in case, because I'm probably going to need to use a lot of PP. I am not exaggerating. It just depends. Anyway, here's a Mr. Mime. I'm going to have to use a tackle because fire type moves will be weakened. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Even though that was PP saver, what am I doing? Going up there. I'm not wasting discharge PP. Whoa, what are you doing? Tackle. Sit down, mate. Sit down. Oh, come on, don't lag. You don't want to do that. Please. No, I'm hoping to get more reviver seeds. Trust me, I'll need it. See, rooms like this. Oh, thank God. Rooms like this I expect to be monster houses. But I hope I get extremely lucky for all the pain that's been caused to me so far. Oh my god. Get a blaze boosted ember attack, you bitch. I just hope I get good luck just because of how the post game's treated me so far. Anyway. Of course the Meditite comes up here. When it's down. You know, I could just attack and attack and attack enemies to get experience, but I'm not going to do that unnecessarily. I mean, it doesn't help that I've got that ability equipped, of course. The fact that, do you know what, I'm going to take that off because it's overpowered for me, but it's overpowered for any moves that get to me. So I'm turning it off. This is the one in it. So yeah, look. So the positive and negative effects of types influence the power of moves more intensely. Obviously, not very effective moves done to me are going to be lower, but super effective moves are going to do a lot. And I remember that there's a Marowak here that uses Bone Rush. It deals like 110 per bone, but it could deal probably like 160 if we're saying that it doubles stuff. I just want to do this for the sake of it, but you know, anyway. Anyway, as I was saying. What was I saying again? Oh, you bitch. What was I saying again? Why have I forgot? I forgot what I was saying. Like an idiot. Just lost track of it. Go up. No, go up. God, stop lagging. That'll do, you know. I still don't remember what I said. Anyway. Oh yeah, it was about the erratic player thing. So yeah, if it could deal like 160 odd in probably 1 bone. And I think it goes until it misses. So if it hits 4 times, that's all my 3 reviver seeds gone. Plus, actually like properly dying because, you know, That's just how it works. Anyway, 10th floor. Oh my god, I was expecting that to be some... Oh my god. I was expecting that to be some gigantic monster house. You know, I just need to get out of here. I will admit that this dungeon's got good experience attached to it. Oh my god. That's flamethrower and ember now. They don't like you to keep PP in this game, in this dungeon, do they? Anyway, obviously some pokies will give good experience, some won't. It just depends, I guess. Lava plume, because, you know, high critical hit ratio on that move. Plus the fact that I think critical hit ratios are boosted by something else. No, you are a son. Does it look like we're revising? No, we're not revising, are we? How much damage? Thought it was the right one. Looking closer, this is not a reviver seed, but a reviser seed. An S. That wasn't a V, it was an S. Burst into spot. Yep. That's what happens to you, by the way. So effectively, I just trolled an enemy. Without, well, unintentionally, basically. I weren't intending that. Because I just chucked it. Freely. Oh, it's the Shedinja, is it? You do that, you son of a bitch. Now I'll do that, and then I'll go. And you'll go down. Obviously, Shedinja has like 1 HP. Actually, no, that one will have 10 HP. I think the amount of experience it has shows the amount of health it's got. Because they're supposed to be like really difficult to hit. But yeah, anyway. Oh my god. Tyrogue, I will admit. Something you don't see often. Oh look, it's an Onyx. It's a Sonics. It's not going to deal much, but whatever. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Another trap. Stop lagging. Lava plume. I've just got to hope that I find the exit like quick. Imagine if you get separated from a warp room and you get warped into a monster house. That would not be good, would it? No, it wouldn't. Anyway. Really? Like, really? Can you, like, move? Thank you. Thunder, there we go. Thunder. Feeling thunder. Lightning with the thunder. Oh, wow, you got more than 140 HP. I should guess, because it's a Kangaskhan. It's going to have a lot. Anyway, I'm just curious to see how much experience is needed now. Summary. 17,000. Summary, 12,000. Like, if I got monster houses, that would go up really quick. But, you know, I'm not really bothered about the monster houses. Well, the less the better. I mean, I haven't really... Oh, I was going to use flamethrower and I forgot. They've, like, ballsed me up because I got 2 PP traps and the same bloody thing. Anyway, yeah. I guess that reviser seed moment was quite a good one. As I said, I saw that happen from someone's actual playthrough, and they fought Dialga, and they had a few reviver seeds, and it was like, oh, I'm down to my last reviver seed. And then they used it, and it was like, this is not a reviver seed, this is a reviser seed, and he was like, what? Like, he just got trolled hard on the final boss. It was a funny moment. It was funny, but you know. Come over here, that's it. Wow. I can only use one move, because I've got 2 left, but one of them's been blocked, but you know. Thank God. Oh, I think it's 20 floors. I don't remember. The quicker I get out of here, the better. Anyway. Oh, fantastic. Cheers. Sit down. Oh, no. Thank you. Probably just saved me then. We've got this Kangaskhan following me. But you know. Lovely attack, lovely. Oh no, oh nothing particularly bad. That's twice that nothing particularly bad's happened. Oh no, that's right up there. It seems to be a bit of a luckier run than it usually is though. Oh god, oh god. Right, hey, at least I've got my moves back. I mean, that was Run Revive a Seed, but you can't complain. Well, I can't complain. Not in this dungeon. Eat. Eat. Just eat the plain seeds, you know. Because that would be best, you know. I guess if I do get into a monster house, obviously I can just do what I usually do. But I'm surprised that I haven't got as many as I do, because this one I just seem to get loads in. To be fair, I haven't had quite as many monster houses as I usually would. But I've had enough, let's just put it that way. Probably like 1 or 2 less than I usually would at this point. But anyway. Well, that's not very good. Max elixir in it. Oh no. The Marowak is the worst one to come across because of Bone Rush. Right, a lava plume. Sit down. Thank God for that. That's all I have to say about that. Hey, isn't that Drowsy there? I'm not even bothered about not getting much experience, you know, because I've just made it out. Drowsy. Why, you two? What did you come here for? I've kept my nose clean. I've stayed out of a life of crime. Wait, that's not it, Drowsy. We're not here to arrest you, Drowsy, but we're here for you. We need your help, Drowsy. Ugh, me? You need my help? Yes. You remember that little azurill, right? That azurill has been locked in sleep and won't wake up. Ha, that azurill tyke. No one knows why he won't wake up. But when we heard that you, Drowsy, can possibly enter dreams, that's why we searched for you. So, Drowsy, how about it? Will you help us? I did a rotten thing to that little azurill way back then. I don't know if doing this would ever make up for it, but if it would help Azurill even a little. I don't know how useful I can be, but I'd be glad to help if you'll let me. Drowsy, lead me back to Azurill. Let's not waste time. Okay. It's this way, quick. So here we go. Would you like to save? Yes, I would like to save. Oh, that was a good Mount Trevail. I'm happy. Because they can be ridiculous anyway. How is it going, Drowsy? Can you do something? Oh, you two, I want you to get stocked up for an exploration. When you're all ready, I'll send you on an exploration of Azurill's dream. What? So that means... You guessed it. It is possible to get into Azurill's dream. Yes, Mariel. We can tackle the mystery of the unending nightmare now. Great. But I want you to be extra careful when you're inside this kid's dream. There's something rotten about this dream. I have a feeling that something has gone bad or gone wrong. Ugh, is that right? Come on, keep on going. Don't lag, keep on going. I'm pressing A, come on. A, B, because they both work. I'm just simultaneously tapping them. Thank you. Okay, we'll be on our guard. Stop lagging, please. One more thing. Stop lagging yet? Yes. Come on, stop. I want only you two to enter the dream. I'd prefer to go as well, but in all honesty, at my skill level, I think I'd slow you down too much. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sending us into the dream is more than enough. Thank you, Drowsy. We'll get ready to go. On me or anything like that, because I'm not having that happen. Because I am not doing this dungeon again. Let's hustle, Phantom. We'll be back as soon as we get ready. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. No way am I doing that again. So... Oh, look, it's magically okay again there. Oh, no, it isn't. It's bloody lag spiking like every 3 steps. See, I don't know if it counts as a new day. We'll see. Oh, come on, stop. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Stop. I'm not doing it again. I've overwritten the save now. I'm not doing it again. I guess I'll grab... Of course, you know. Can you stop being a bitch, please? Let's get rid of casino. No need for that one. Treacherous Waters, Midnight Forest, that'll do. We've got 2 of each of those 4 now. Anyway. Mystifying Forest again. Oh no, never mind. Well, one of them's Miracle Sea as well, isn't it? Oh, I'm not doing that. Screw you. Anyway, can you stop lagging, please? Can you stop like pushing me further than what I want to do, please? I mean, this dungeon isn't any better. As I said, I think you get like loads of meal tanks, and I remember that you get a Blissey, and I remember that there's a Blissey because of how much health it has. Can you stop? Can you stop? Come on. I'm going to have to go to the shop, save it, pause the video and just leave it for now because it's just being ridiculous. It just won't stop. Got enough for 2 spaces. Can you stop being laggy, please? It's never been this bad for this long. Hang on, no, I'm saving it. Hang on. I'm saving it, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna. If it makes the dialogue jump, I don't care because I'm not having it like this. Because viewers, would you rather have my dialogue jump or to see an hour of just this? I've pressed the menu button. It won't even do anything. Just come on, just save, just save. Just save, and then, come on. That's all I need to do, it just needs to save. Like, I can move that. I can't even move up and down. I can't do anything with the emulator itself, but I can move that. Like, now it's stuck like that. Hang on, I'm terribly sorry about this. Like, the menu of the 4 things. I just want to pause it. I am terribly sorry about this. Like, I really am. But it just won't stop. It won't stop. Come on. Now it's... Right, it's still lagging, it's still playing up. I restarted the whole phone, restored the corrupted file that was caused through the video just randomly cutting off. I don't want to go here. I was at the Kangaskhan storage. I don't know how that happened. I'm going to store things before I get the gummies. It just won't stop playing up, so I'm sorry if this just becomes a full episode of just lag. There's nothing I can do about it, and I'm starting to get annoyed now because of how much, well, just how many videos, like, in the past, like, week, things have just been playing up in order to cause the gameplay or the game or the phone or the video to just play up. Like, some unnecessary glitches have been happening on Rogue. Yes, some of them weren't too bad. I mean, things have just been so annoying recently. You know. Sorry if I've seemed to been annoyed for like the past few episodes with things and like, what is this? That's an example. Something random that even touched the orange circle. Anyway. Right. Orange gummy spike. Right. All on it to do is just, if it's gonna lag just a bit, as long as it's playable, as long as I and you can see it, that's what I want it to be. If it wants to be a play up this episode, I just want it to remain playable and watchable, you know? If my dialogue has jumped, I'm not really bothered, because you can still see what I've got from the dialogue, but you know, I believe you have to talk to Drowsy, so let's get going. Oh, are you two ready to go into the dream? Yes, we're all set. Good. I'm going to send you into Azurill's dream. Here goes. Anyway, there we go. Is this inside the dream? Spike, Phantom. Can you hear me? It's me, Drowsy. Yes, we hear you. Good. It sounds like you're safely inside. As I've said before, there's something very bad about this dream. I don't think I need to remind you, but be careful in there. Oh, thanks, Drowsy. Let's get going into the dream. And I think if my memory serves me correctly, Blissey can give you like around 900 experience, but I'm not hanging around. Like, I'm not in the mood to hang around. And, you know, experience would be nice and all that to get, but you know, I'm not too fussed. I guess it's like, oh dear, as long as I can get some experience, and you're going down there, so I'm gonna have to try and catch you. No, you just did a full loop round anyway. That's not gulping, that's the one it evolves into. I don't remember what that's called. Starting to lag again. Swallow, that's what it's called anyway. Come on. I wonder if all these Pokemon... No, attack, Pikachu. What do you think I'm doing this for? Attack. Attack. Oh, now you've boxed yourself in like an idiot. Can you? Oh my god, attack. You an idiot. I'm sure the AI are pathetic on this on purpose. Thank you. You only attack when you're boxed in. What an idiot. I said I'm not in the mood. Not now, anyway. Like, because I'm just getting, the more and more crappy bogus stuff happens, the more annoyed I'm gonna get, because it just won't stop happening recently. It's like this period in, like, these past few days, just, the games have had it in for me and stuff. It's just, I don't know, this one either wants to lag, play up, be glitchy. It won't stop. I'm gonna get 4 bloody gummies. No Reviver Seed. I did originally have 3, I've lost 2 now. Get a flamethrower to your face, you idiot. If I select use, you use. Do you understand me? Stop lagging. Oh, where is it? Here she is. Here she is. Use a lava plume because that's the strongest move. 1,148, much more than I thought. No, I knew it was a lot anyway. I thought that'd do a lot. Psybeam again. Yep, you're just gonna spam moves. This is fantastic, isn't it? Oh, you don't spam a move when I get close though, do you? Already lost both Reviver Seeds. I've already lost more Reviver Seeds than what I did in Mount Trevail. Even though Mount Trevail is usually the worst one because you get more bloody monster houses. So it wants to lag and it wants to make me have unfair fights against Pokemon that just stand there spamming ranged moves. I do it if they're far away and there's multiple. I use it tactically. I don't just waste ranged attacks. But you know, whatever. Whatever. Oh, lovely. That money's disappeared then. Anyway, as I mentioned in Rogue during the ridiculously long credits, that what I was thinking of doing was basically doing 2 videos of each of the games every day. I was going to start from tomorrow, but I might start today, just because I've got 10 days left. As I mentioned as well, I won't have much time to get it done, so I'll only be able to do 1 video at least Monday to Thursday, maybe Friday multiple, and then I'll obviously try and get weekends for multiple stuff, but you know. Wait, why'd I do that for? I don't know anyway. Yeah, so you know. Lovely. Of course. Oh wait, this ain't gonna deal much, is it? Oh, it did. Ember. It's going down. I'm yelling Ember. See, I'm relying on the Blissey for experience here, but anyway. No, not Spike, what we're doing. Summary. 4325, you should go up to 52. Especially if I see a few more Blissies. Anyway, come on, quick attack or something, I don't know. Why did I do that for? Oh no, it did. Oh wow. It did finish her off. I wasn't expecting to manage to deal enough damage with that normal attack, and that's why I thought I had to do that. Anyway, oh great. Meal tank. See, they're just throwing in all loads of Pokemon that have crap tons of health. Apart from Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Can't beat a bit of Jigglypuff, can you? No, you can't. Iconic, that is. Anyway. Oh, great, it's one of these floors. We've just got crap tons of small rooms, so you can easily miss a small room, depending on how they lay it out. I feel like the way to preserve it is to do it like this. Oh yes, it definitely was had harshly fallen, didn't it? Anyway. Of course, anyway. Continue onwards. So yeah, this nightmare is actually relevant to continuing the story with like Cresselia and Darkrai, because if you know something about Darkrai, then you'll know that, well, he can cause nightmares. So I mean, people like me who was aware of what Darkrai could do would be like, maybe Darkrai caused this nightmare since he's just been introduced. Obviously, with Darkrai, there are a few unanswered questions, at least for you viewers, unless you know what happens. Obviously, I've already seen it, but you know, like he mentioned that he doesn't want to fail a second time in destroying the world. So you know, maybe he did have something to do with what happened in the main game. You'll have to find out, hopefully soon. Because it'll probably get to the point now where I will just finish off the post game, not main game, post game. Ha! You can't send me to sleep. You can do Dizzy Punch though, but you know, you're not doing that today. And if you did, you know, lava plume to your face, so it's fine and dandy either way. I guess we'll go this way. Oh, and here is the Jigglypuff. You are a bitch. And of course, I just saw a Whismer. Was that a Whismer? You see, I couldn't tell if that was a Whismer here, or you know. Wow, these really do have a lot of health. It's a shame they don't always give good experience, because obviously health doesn't always matter. Okay. Whatever. I mean, 277 experience, it should be more than that really, but you know. Let's go this way, let's go this way. I'm risking it by going to a completely different area to what I was going to. And it paid off. Money and gravel rock. That's what I say to the gravel rock. Oh, let me guess, you're going to spam Psybeam again. Probably will, so it'd be best if, you know, I'll get going. Oh look, it's a why not? Why... Just do it. Why not? Hahaha, very funny. Why not do it? Anyway, there's a jelly belly, but I don't need a jelly belly. Be helpful if I could get out soon, because all these PP0 traps that I've seen in the past few dungeons, it's kind of getting a bit too much. It's too much for me. I can't do it. Anyway. I like how it goes from Aegis Cave being such an easy, bloody dungeon to... Oh, I forgot what it's called. Mount Trevail and the Nightmare. The Nightmare, KSI, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway. Summary. 41,000, it was probably 41,500 then. And 32,000. 32. Obviously, he is usually 2 levels behind, but now he's just under 3 levels behind. Because of the Doom Seed. Ugh. Why did the Unknown have to have a Doom Seed and chuck it? I don't know if it was the one I placed down, but I did notice after going through it many times that sometimes there were just Doom Seeds lying around anyway. So you know, it was just unlucky. Again, I don't know how long the Nightmare is, but you know. Oh look, it's a licky licky. Now it's a deady deady. You get it? Haha, very funny anyway. Oh, I thought it would be straight over the other side, but it wasn't anyway. Oh my god. Wait, why didn't I just... Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Can't do that anyway. Is that a Wigglytuff? Yes it is. Come then, Wigglytuff. You think you're so tough. Haha, very funny. Flamethrower. Utter destruction. Oh my god, is that what I think it is? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Persian. You do that. Why don't you come over here and go BAM! Sit down, mate. Imagine if a Pokey just came behind and got Pika then, anyway. Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh wow. That wasn't very good. Flamethrower. Boing. Boing. Ow. Whatever. I'm getting hungry. Well, I need to get out then, don't I? So I can't like faint again now. Not this far in, anyway. Oh no, Grumpig. That's a lot of experience, considering it didn't seem like the one that has the most HP out of all of these. I'm not complaining now. Come on, it's got to be here somewhere. Just gonna, you know, wait, because either way, not getting off. Anyway, I'm definitely running low in terms of PP. Oh, fantastic. Well, I need to get out of here. Whatever. One shot in that was probably vital. Let's just consume the big apple, you know. Anyway, all the plain seeds are gone, ain't they? Yep. Do you know what? I'm gonna save it. Like, I don't even care that I haven't got revival seed, you know? I don't care. I'm an absolute madman, you get me? Absolute madman. Because I don't remember if you actually get a boss. It's not like gonna be like a big main boss like what comes up on the thing, but you know. Come on, go across, there we go. Oh dear. Quite finished yet? No? Quite finished yet? How long, man? Bloody hell. Obviously, the fact that only Phantom and Spike's allowed, it doesn't bother me. Because I don't usually like to have more than 2 anyway. But anyway, these are going to be important cutscenes, so you know, anyway. We've gone pretty deep in here, Phantom. It appears as if it's just one long path from here. Go away, I'm not pressing the orange circle. Let's keep going a little more. I'm dragging it along, like that. Anyway, here we go. Wow, what's happening? You, how did you get here? There's someone here, Phantom. Who is it? Where are you? Show yourself. Oh, pardon me. I am... What? You're... I am Cresselia. Cresselia? It's Cresselia. The one from my dreams. I cannot fathom how you've come here, but I found your visit ever so convenient. I've longed to meet both of you. Cresselia, so my dreams, they weren't just ordinary dreams after all. What? Then what I saw in my dreams, yes, what I told you in your dreams is true. You two are not supposed to exist in this world. What, you two? I suspected this, that you and I were having the same dreams, Phantom. I went to the future, then I came back to this world, and it's causing a destruction of this world. So Cresselia said in my dreams. So it wasn't just me that had those dreams, and Spike is the same as I am. Spike is another presence that must not exist in this world. Cresselia said that to Spike too? Excuse me, Cresselia, could you explain something for us? I travelled to the future and came back again, and Phantom was a human who came from the future. You said that we're causing the distortion in the fabric of space in our world. If space itself becomes distorted, why will the world be destroyed? If the distortion in the fabric of space expands, the power of darkness will expand as well. Eventually, the world will become enveloped within a nightmare. Enveloped within a nightmare? Yes. Do you know where we are at this very moment? Well, we're in Azurill's dream, aren't we? That is correct. More precisely, we are in Azurill's nightmare. Azurill will remain trapped by the nightmare, never to awaken again. This nightmare will eventually creep across the world. For now, only Azurill is afflicted with this nightmare. But soon other Pokémon will be drawn in by the nightmare's widening web. More and more Pokémon will fall into the unending sleep. And ultimately, all Pokémon will be locked in this nightmare without end. All Pokémon? Hey Cresselia, what will it take to get rid of the distortion in the fabric of space? How can the space distortion be eliminated? There is but one way to eliminate the distortion. That is, for you to disappear. What? Disappear? Us? I have been waiting for this opportunity. The opportunity to make you disappear. What? Wait a second. We don't want to disappear. We want to know more about what's happening. So you would rather see all Pokémon swallowed up by the nightmare? That isn't what I want. Cresselia, is this really true? If we disappear, will the world really be saved? Yes, it will be saved, for it is only your existence that is driving the world to ruin. Ugh, I am very sorry that I must do this. Prepare to disappear. It must be done. This world must be saved. Wah! Hey! Hello, Phantom and Spike. Where are you? Ah! Interrupted. My work here was nearly finished. I was interrupted this time, but I'll see to it that you two disappear. Of course, if you wish to save the world on your own, you should consider making yourselves disappear first. Farewell. Whew, that was close. Hey, so here you are. Drowsy, why are you here? You were taking so long to come back, I got worried. I decided to be brave and came looking for you. There's something dangerous about this place. We shouldn't stay here. Let's go back to the guild for the time being. So, yes. Would you like to save? Yeah. More things are about to get interesting as well. But you know, I think we're on for about 40 minutes now, but anyway, I see. So you encountered Cresselia, and she said that Azurill's nightmare is caused by the distortion in the fabric of space. Yes. If nothing is done about it, all Pokémon will join Azurill in unending sleep. That is what Cresselia said? Yes. Squawk, if that's all true, this is terrible trouble to be sure. We've got to do something. So Chatter, what do you know about Cresselia? I know of the Pokémon, but only from rumours. It is said Cresselia appears only during the night of the quarter moon. It is also said that this Pokémon can heal others' emotional scars simply with the gentle light from her body. Ugh, she didn't seem so kindly. There is one more thing about Cresselia. This Pokémon is said to possess a mystical power that can banish darkness. The power to banish darkness? Hey, so let's get this straight. If we don't do something, all the Pokémon in the world are going to fall asleep forever. Hey, that means we have to do something now to fix the space distortion. Hey, Spike, did Cresselia say anything about how the distortion of space can be stopped? What? How to stop the distortion of space? Why are you jumpy? Did I have something weird? No, it's not what you said. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. So, a way of stopping the distortion of space. Nope, I don't remember Cresselia saying a single thing about that. Obviously, he's going to lie because he doesn't want to be eliminated, because obviously he's not even sure whether getting eliminated will change anything. So, you know, I'm not saying anything, but you know, you'll just have to find out. Ah, I see. That is unfortunate. Well, anyway, let's look into the distortion of space together. If we don't, we won't be able to stop the nightmare from spreading. Chatter? Yes, Guildmaster. Alright, everyone. We'll disband for the day. And starting tomorrow, you are to individually investigate the distortion of space itself. Yup, will do. Alright, dismissed. Oh dear. Here we go. I don't know if it's yet, but I know it is going to happen. Ugh, when were we back at the guild? Drowsy asked us if we knew how the distortion of space could be stopped. I lied, I didn't even think twice about it. As we know, there is a way to stop the distortion. The only solution is for us to disappear from this world. I just couldn't bring myself to say it. But, is this something I really must tell everyone about? Hey, Phantom. What should we do now? If we were to disappear, would the world be saved? In that case, maybe that's the best thing to do. Oh, Spike. Ugh, can't take this. All this worrying's making me tired. Let's get some sleep, Phantom. Is it going to happen? Yeah, I think it is going to happen. Basically, an event just happens which takes you to the next dungeon. Ugh, can't sleep. Spike is already asleep, I guess. But I have to wonder. I understand that we're causing a distortion of space, but how that leads to the world's ruin, I still can't believe it. I thought it was just merely something from a dream that first time, but then with the second dream, when I was told about the distortion of space, that was when I started thinking that maybe it was true. Hey, come to think of it, the morning after I had that dream, Spike said to me, "Why are you daydreaming? It's not like you, Phantom." Come on, let's see some energy, Phantom. Spike's even peppier than usual, but Spike could be right. Spike was unusually upbeat then, but Spike had just woke from the same dream about Cresselia that I had. At that moment, Spike must have been acting extra cheerful around me, because Spike suspected that I had just had the same dream, and tried to cheer me up. Spike had to have been frightened, but Spike was much more concerned about me. Friendship. Then in Azurill's nightmare, what Cresselia said and what she tried to do, I felt crushed by that, but, that's why I have to keep my spirits strong. My spirits strong. Spirits. And he's dozing off. As I said, this is all extremely important. But anyway. Huh? Spike isn't here. I should probably save it. It'll be safe doing it. Maybe outside. So, Phantom, you're awake too, huh? I couldn't sleep at all. Hey, Phantom, can't we be allowed to stay? Can't we stay in this world? When we fought Dialga at Temporal Tower, you fought even though you knew that you would disappear, Phantom. Because even if you were to disappear, you thought that would save the world. That's why you did it, right? If that's the case, maybe we should do that this time too. Spike, it's true that I fought Dialga knowing that I would disappear if we succeeded. But that had to be done to prevent the planet's paralysis. Back then, I was willing to disappear if it meant saving the world. I feel the same this time too, but is this situation really the same? But something feels different this time round. Oh, Phantom. What do you think? Should we really disappear from this world? I don't know. Ugh, you don't know. You must be thinking that maybe we ought to disappear, Phantom. Well then. But something's weird, well, is there really anything different anyway? What? You think something's weird? What's weird? Everything Cresselia said. What exactly was that about what Cresselia said? But we separately found out that we are causing the space distortion while at Luminous Spring too. And if Azurill can't wake up from his nightmare because of the distortion, well, I think we have to believe what we were told. Ugh, this is true. But something is different about disappearing this time round. I know something is different, but what is it? I need to think carefully. That's it, that's right, this is different from before. Back then with Dialga, my disappearance wasn't really a choice. I've got to explain that to Spike. What? It's different this time? What's different? What? At Temporal Tower, you were willing to disappear, but it's not the same this time? What? You did what you did at Temporal Tower because you had to. You changed your future because you knew that it would lead to world peace. But your choice wasn't really the choice to disappear, but there's no telling what will happen if we disappear, not this time. So we don't really know if that will bring peace to the world again. What you're saying is nothing about this is certain. That's true. It's true that things aren't completely certain. But it is a fact that you were a human who came from the future, Phantom, and I did go to the future and then come back to this world. And it does seem that, because of us, space has started to distort. There's no escaping the fact that we change history. That must mean that what we were told is true. Spike! Oh. It's sunlight. The sun's coming up. I'm glad it didn't lag too much this time around, but obviously once this cutscene's done, anyway, yeah. It's beautiful. It's another beautiful dawn. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. Oh, Phantom. Seeing the sun come up this way makes me remember. I've seen the sunrise from here before. This isn't the first time. The first time I was with Trevail. With Trevail? Yes. Remember when we first came back from the future? We slept here. That's when I saw the sunrise from here for the first time. I just remembered something about that first time. It's something Trevail asked me. Here we go, another flashback. This is what I mean, this is why it's relevant to the story. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? You see, look, everything connects, even if you don't think it does. I didn't give up when we were trying to escape from the future. I guess that struck Trevail as being strange. That's why Trevail asked me why I refused to give up. But I didn't know how to answer. I didn't know why I was brave then. But I thought about it, and I began to realise something. Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Phantom stood by me. Phantom? That was it. I managed to be brave because you were always with me, Phantom. That was when I finally realised that. And that's what I told Grovile. Just before we lost Grovile in the hidden land. Spike, this is it for me. I'm taking Dust Noir back to the future. Huh? What? I can never come back here again. What's Phantom's back? Promise me. But take your place, Grovile. I can't. You must and you will. Because you can, Spike. You two are the greatest of combinations. Grovile entrusted me with his last wish. I'm ashamed. Oh, Phantom. If you're not giving up, Phantom, I won't give up either. Spike, there must be something that we can still do about this. There has to be a way of fixing things, a way that doesn't involve having to disappear. That's right, that's the Spike I know. We have to keep going, Phantom. Let's find a way out of this. So it all connects together. Oh, Phantom. I was just thinking. It was time that was being destroyed before, right? And now the very fabric of space is becoming distorted. And I'm going to give you a clue as to what the next boss is. Dialga is the legendary Pokemon that is the being of time. And the next boss is the legendary Pokemon that is the being of space. I'll let you figure that one out yourself. Because it's coming up soon, so I can reveal that. The destruction of time and the distortion of space. I can't begin to conceive of such things. But these troubles of time and space, I have a feeling that they're related. Time and space, a possible connection. Do you remember when time was breaking down? Lapras gave us a lot of insight into Temporal Tower. So about this distortion of space, do you think Lapras might know something about it? Lapras. Well, actually, it wouldn't be unusual if Lapras did know something about this. I thought you'd think so too, Phantom. Well, then that settles it. Let's go see Lapras. Lapras should be at the beach. So let's hurry to the beach, Phantom. So this is your one last thing before you basically get sent to the next dungeon. And there is nothing you can do. Because once you're sent into the next dungeon, yeah, I think you've got to do it until you get out. Everything will become clear. But anyway, I like how they linked chapter 16 and chapter 19 together there. Anyway, locates Pokemon. No, thank you. Puts in all items on the floor. Pulls in all items on the floor. That could be a good thing to have. Let's put one of the keys in. Oh yeah, don't want multiple of them. Oran, there we go, that'll do. Store. No, nothing else for now. Let's see if we get any Reviver Seeds. Yar Yeets. Very helpful. Obviously, I want to just do all this before I end it. Spike's turn this time, isn't it? I think it is anyway. Helps it learn Lava Evader. Fair enough. How am I doing? What am I doing? There isn't any other anyway. Reviver Seeds. I'm going to have to get out one more. Just so I have to. Hello there. Store. Not store. Idiot. Take. Anyway, yeah, I think there are only 2 more dungeons. The Spatial Rift, which is the next one. Space, you know. Fabric of space is getting destroyed. It makes sense, you know, anyway. Oh yeah, I better get an apple out just in case and all. 3, 11, 19, 27, 31. Make that 30. Anyway, what time's this one on? 35, so that's 53 minutes altogether, I think, because it was 18 minutes the other one. But then again, because of the seconds, it will be probably closer to like 54, 55. But you know, anyway, time to go. Outlaw notice board. Yeah, you can go screw yourself. I think I'm going to go back there. Midnight Forest and Oblivion Forest. See, Oblivion Forest don't actually get that much for, do you? Nope. Midnight Forest, I'll go on them. Seedra, eh? Seedra. Okay. The fact that I've got to explore together with someone there. Do not like that one anyway. How many points? Oh, that would get me up the next rank for when I do jobs again, but you know. Surrounded sea, oh lovely. Anyway, no restrictions, which is good, but anyway. Now that's done, time to talk to Lapras. You know. Would you like to save? No, I would like to Evas, which is save backwards, if you didn't realise. Anyway, yeah. Time to go. I don't know why I was doing it diagonally like that, but whatever. Boing. Anyway, here we go. Excuse me, Lapras. There's something we'd like to ask you. We're investigating the distortions in the fabric of space. The distortion in space itself. Yes, and we'd like to learn anything that you might know about it, Lapras. Can you help us? Do you know anything? I'm sorry to say, I don't know anything about the space distortions. Oh, I see. However, I do know of a being that embodies space itself. What? A being that embodies space itself? Yes, time and space are deeply connected. So, just as Dialga governs time itself, so too there is a being that governs the fabric of space. Does that being, who is it? Its name is Palkia. Ding 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 ding. If you got it right earlier, then well done. But yeah, there we go. He is revealed now. I mean, but obviously, if you're going to have Dialga, you're not going to have Palkia. But I mean, I prefer Dialga anyway, you know. Dialga is so much cooler. But anyway, this being is said to possess the ability to distort space itself, and Spatial Rift is said to be its domain, which is the next dungeon. Lovely! The being that governs space, Palkia. Another being like Dialga. If we meet Palkia, we might be able to learn more about the space distortions. So, how do we get to Spatial Rift? Can you travel there, Lapras? Just like you can go to the Hidden Land? I hate to disappoint, but I can't travel to Spatial Rift. I don't even know where it is. This is all I can tell you. Oh, alright. I'm sorry, Spike. I'm sorry that I'm not much help. No, not at all. Learning about the existence of Palkia is a big help for us. Thank you, Lapras. We'll investigate on our own from now. Here we go. So basically, Lapras didn't know much about the distortion of space, but he did tell us that Palkia controls space itself, and that this being dwells in Spatial Rift. Palkia, huh? If we can meet with Palkia, we'd be able to ask about the distortion of space. But we don't have a clue as to where Spatial Rift is. I guess there isn't any point in worrying about it right now. Let's continue to investigate this tomorrow. There's no giving up now, Phantom. The event is going to happen, and then I'll end it as soon as it does, pardon me, happen. Voila! Tremors! And there he is, Palkia! I have found you at last, the defilers who are causing the distortion of space. Who are you? I am Palkia. I hold sway over space. I have dominion over dimension. Palkia? You're Palkia? You cannot escape now. This is the end for you. Oh dear. So obviously Palkia has targeted Phantom and Spike because Palkia knows that they are causing the distortion of space itself. Where is this? This is my domain, Spatial Rift. What? This is Spatial Rift? You dare distort space without my permission? I will be rid of you now. What? This is the end. Wow, what are you doing? There's absolutely nothing behind us. And they just did a leap of faith. They fell. However, there is no escaping me. He's nowhere near as cool as Dialga, really isn't. Anyway, wah! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh, are you okay, Phantom? It looks like we landed somewhere else. This music. Lovely. Do do. But this is all such a shock. Who knew things would turn out this way? I don't understand. Why did Palkia suddenly attack us? He seemed to be bellowing about the distortion of space. Palkia seemed to know that we caused the distortion of space. And then he attacked us. But I don't understand why. There's no mistaking one thing. Palkia is trying to get rid of us. He might attempt another attack. We should get out of here as soon as we can. Let's go as soon as we're ready, Phantom. Before I do carry on though, I will save it. So, yes. This dungeon, Spatial Rifts. I think the only problems usually are the Charizards. But, you know, it could be ridiculous. But, you know, anyway. So we've got Phantom, who's level 52. And Spike, who's level 54. His IQ is 3. But Phantom's IQ is 4. It's very hard to max out IQ. I mean, it's taking this long just for 2 Pokemon, so imagine how long it'd take for others. It's like EV and IV training. Yeah, that's long, but anyway, yes. We've got everything set up ready. I've got 2 Reviver Seeds. It should be enough, but I don't know. Anyway, as I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode when I go through Spatial Rift and then meet Palkia for one battle in order to save our own skin and maybe find out more about the distortion of space. But until then, with a massive thumbs up, all I'm going to say to you now is goodbye and good night.